All right, it's Monday, and we're ready to go for another Studio 40 Live, and we're starting things out in the kitchen, Scott.
How did the weekend go by so fast?
So quick.
So quick.
It was just Friday, and then here we go. Bing, ready to roll. All right.
Do your weekends go fast?
Yeah,
They do?
absolutely.
Because you're busy making food, getting ready for today?
Especially when I'm putting together all this fun food.
I'm standing a little distance because right here is where the oven is, nice and warm right here.
I heated some things up for you, so you
she's
get to
always cooking. March Madness
experience
is right around the corner. We are in March right now, and that's one of the biggest things. We were just talking in the break right there. We got to fill our brackets out. We got to get ready to roll here. Who's going to win the whole thing?
Who's going to cater?
Hey, right,
I was going to say, no, what are we going to eat?
Yeah, for sure.
And some people don't care who wins. They want to know what to eat. So, all right.
That's how I feel. So.
How do we do it, Patty? How do we do it?
Okay, all right. So some things are basketball themed. Some are just super tasty, okay?
Okay.
So this is just cute little, it's just little naan breads.
Okay.
The tiny
How'd
naan
you make
breads.
the basketballs?
And I put cheese in the skillet, and I put these on top so the cheese gets nice and crunchy.
Okay.
And then I just took a tiny paintbrush and a little black food coloring to make the basketballs.
Well, sure.
So,
bring
and
out the
if they're
paintbrush.
not, if they're not perfect, just break the little
Doesn't
pieces
matter.
of cheese off. But aren't they super cute, a little bit chewy and
love it.
nice?
That's
and,
really yummy.
So good. So awesome.
All right, so then I have our Cubano sandwiches.
This is what we smell in here. This
Yes.
is where people at home, unfortunately, cannot smell what we're smelling. and that
No,
is
smell-o-vision.
fantastic.
Okay, so I started with a pack of rolls that's all together.
Okay.
And cut it in half horizontally, layered it with a lot of spicy brown mustard and some ham and some pickles.
Man, do I love the Cubano, yeah.
Put it all in the oven. I slathered it with butter to give it a little extra flavor. Put it in the oven till it gets all nice and melty, and then I'm serving it with this really nice Swiss cheese sauce that's got some dill pickle juice in it.
What?
You each have a sample here.
Sample. Oh, she set us up.
So, and my little trick is I didn't use all Swiss cheese. I used some smoked cheddar.
And we
you could
dip?
do smoked Gouda, yeah.
So when I dip,
So
you
ins-
dip, we dip? Or
We
when
dip.
I
I dip, you dip, we dip, I put your hand.
So instead of having the cheese inside, which sometimes doesn't stay melty, you get this gooey, warm, delicious cheese sauce. So good, right?
Patty, stop it right now.
I know.
I'm
What?
leaving.
So delicious.
I need that cheese sauce recipe stat.
You could
Man,
eat it
man.
with a spoon too, right?
Oh,
You
yeah.
turn it into soup, yeah.
I love Swiss cheese, too, so, man, that is
Oh yeah. Okay, awesome. I like
Beautiful.
the tang of the pickle juice.
so good, so good.
Okay, then I made, nothing fancy. It's a layered bean dip, but you can make it ahead. And my tip is to put like an herbed cream cheese spread on the very bottom.
Okay.
So it's a little bit heartier, and I've got avocado. I got guacamole in there,
A little guac.
but it's all covered with the beans, so you can make it a couple days ahead. It's
Love
not going
it.
to discolor.
Make a basketball out of it.
Pico de gallo, cheese, make a basketball out of olives. Just super cute.
Very nice.
So
Okay.
this is just my always ranch yogurt dip, but I swirled in a little avocado and put a little bit of cilantro on top.
Yeah, because that's kind of like one of your signatures.
It's a
the ranch and
signature.
avocado, right?
Yeah, but I think it's really fun to just mix in.
Scott hasn't said a word since he took a first bite of the sandwich.
Add
Delicious,
the
right?
avocado. And you guys each have some of that on your plates
Okay.
too if you want to sample that.
Right.
All right, so then buffalo wing for sports things is just quintessential, right?
is, right.
So I made hummus, and then I added some buffalo wing sauce. It's not super spicy. You might think it's too spicy.
I can do a little bit of spice now. I don't know what's
Okay.
happening. I'm diving in.
I gave a range of 2 to 3 tablespoons. So if you like the heat, you can add a little bit more. And I put it on these naan rounds, and my basketball didn't turn out quite so good.
that's
so,
good. You did with the olives?
Yeah,
down the
I
middle?
did.
Yeah.
And then I added a little bit of green onions and tomatoes just to give it a little extra flavor.
Yeah, I love this.
Going in for some
So-
spice.
How is it?
Interesting.
Because on a scale, his spice level, 0 to 10, what he wants is 0.08. That's what he
No,
That's
this is good.
pretty. That's tough. Yeah.
I
it's
feel
not-
it. I like it though. I'm going to say it's like a 3, Scott. It's really not that bad. It's
Okay.
It's for a spice because it's
Okay,
delicious.
well, and I have a recipe on my idofood.com website. Hummus is super easy to make. If you want to cheat, just go get some plain hummus and stir in the buffalo wing sauce.
man.
I'm not here to judge. I always say start from scratch, but you don't have to. So the recipe that I do have is really easy.
I love that. All right,
So-
and then on the end,
carrots for healthy.
tangerines.
Yeah, look how cute are those little
are so
basketballs.
cute, right?
So have a little fun with it. Just something for the kids, or I do have the carrots. I always try to include something healthy, so you can use the carrots in this dip or the buffalo dip, and
Yep.
just sort of mix and match. So
How do
and
you
you're
have
good to go.
time? I'm trying to make a basketball. That's not going to work. How do you have time to manage a website and also do all that you do?
It's a lot of work, and it's a lot of food coming through my kitchen. So my family says they live in a grocery store because I have so much food at my house.
Right.
Whatever. So I'm prepared at all times with all the basics and the staples.
food.
And what did you put on here? Is this also the food
That's
coloring?
just a Sharpie.
A little Sharpie.
Yeah, just super easy. But isn't that cute? Yep. Yep. Good to go.
That's delicious. Wow,
Yeah.
who's shooting hoop over there in the cup?
There we go. Well, there we go. I got a little game going for you.
We could
there.
do that. I'd have to hold the cup though, so we maybe go off the glass.
There
Look at that.
you
Going off
go.
right there. Off the
There you
glass.
go.
Count it.
But you guys know on my website there's so many more recipes. So
Which we love.
Yeah, me too.
Again,
Yeah.
how you manage it, I don't know.
Sometimes I don't. But
That
all
Cuban- here's my
the recipes
recommendation.
are all posted.
Here's my recommendation.
Scott's got one.
Make the Cuban today, then make it again today, and then make it
Again tonight.
for tomorrow.
That make it tomorrow. And this sauce, outrageous.
I know, so delicious,
This
right?
is the neatest thing ever right here.
I know.
And it tastes so delicious.
Good job, Patty
Super fun.
Mastracco.
Thanks for, and then cover up your beer in a referee's jersey.
There we
By the way,
go.
not happy with the refs last night, and they made horrible calls, and the Kings lost. Anyway, I'm still upset about
Speaking
that.
of basketball.
Exactly.
idofood.com, that's Patty Mastracco's website, and she's fantastic and always brings yummy dishes. Could you imagine if, this program being timed where it is?
Exactly.
It's perfect. It's like mid-morning snack.
Right, it's perfect. 10 o'clock, just grab your snack. You're all set and ready to roll.